you talking about?
Welcome, everyone, to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe I.A. Stadium ready to have a good time. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Kennesaw State Owls, squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, Dave Paul again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
First off, a lot of reasons people are upset with this high value thing is because men and women are questioning their value and because people are asking them value questions. That's why people are a little upset with this, because they're questioning their own value. Men are questioning their value, women are questioning their own value, and honestly, people are starting to question, are you? And the thing is, if you're not happy with your value, you don't want to talk about it. But I would think if you're not happy with your value, talk about it.
We'll kick it off and we'll be underway. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So Kennesaw State's offense is on the field for the first time today. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. To the ground with the back. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Lost one deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Keeps looking downfield.
Oh, he stopped running. I can't stand when they do that.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger.
Why would you stop running? Keep going.
Looking to throw, it's Bryson. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Trying play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Movement here from the tight end. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. One step wrap, 2 step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to the air one more time. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Bulldogs have their offense in high gear. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And they jump on top.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working. Getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Phenomenal play call by the offensive coordinator. You're calling screen passes to take advantage of a good pass rush, and that's exactly what happened. The offensive linemen, they just let those defensive ends run up the field. Quarterback did a perfect job holding on to the ball to the last possible second, getting it out to his running back, and man, that running back had a convoy out ahead of him.
Leaves it with the back. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Looking to pass. It's Bryson. Makes the grab over the middle. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
He's going to get tackled.
They'll run the screen. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period.
Louisiana Tech, 7. Kennesaw State, 0.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Handoff from the gun. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's
Oh,
good.
yes, they hit the kicker.
But
Let's
now
get it.
there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Defense.
Might be the worst case scenario for this defense.
thank
Thought
God
they'd
that
held
really
them
just
to
changed
3.
everything.
Now the offense with a chance for more. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. And he waltzes in for the score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Why not double the try total and go for 2? Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get to the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it, whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
Yo.
And he's going to bring it out. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level.
Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous. The defense did a good job getting him down there, but they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
To the air, it's Turner. Quickly complete.
Jesus, this.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got him first down on the play.
Yeah, like,
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful
know
of.
how
He
he
runs good
got
routes,
the
he's
team
got some
sending
speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
Like, this
Makes
ain't
the
even
catch.
funny
It's
how,
Jackson.
like, this
And he'll
is terrible.
step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gets it out quickly. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go right here if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. He now has 85 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They'll throw it on 1st down. He puts a lot.
Oh, my gosh, my quarterback throws it short.
And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting the hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag?
Fires toward the
You
end
can
zone.
get in front of him?
And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Yeah, and that's nice coverage. He's taking a shot, trying to throw the ball to the end zone. Maybe put that thing up a little bit higher where his guy can go up and make a play and come down. But a nice job by the defender just getting his fingertip on the top of the football.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how did I even win as many games as I did. This ain't funny how
It's
terrible.
fourth down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man. It's Moss. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
Quarterback can't throw to
They
save
got a
his
ways
life.
to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Give to the running back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back like that and I had this offensive line, man, I would do it too. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Roll the dice, give your guys an opportunity to go make a play, and they do.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Line getting set on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time on target. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
Finds his man. It's Edwards. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the third. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game
forgot how I'm I'm
good
10 and
thing.
over this team, and I'm trying to figure out how do I even get 10 and over this team.
Process, and now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
That's how long
it's
it's been since I played
interesting. I think
with
as
this team.
play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments.
I'm trying to
There's
figure
a
out how
lot
do I
of coaches
even
that
do
believe
that.
we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And they're not on the same page there.
Take your time. It's no rush.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Dropping back, it's Turner. Feeling some heat.
Thank you.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Hey, man, I was
Puts a
trying
boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice.
this.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running down the hill and making a tackle.
And now on second down for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to throw on second down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top.
Oh,
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The offense will stay on the field and go for it on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, this.
And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quick release by the QB. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running it to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
A defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. At the 15, he's loose. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Got it in the middle. It's Moss. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Give to the back.
There we go. That's fair.
He gets it.
No, what?
So close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jaw.
That's first. That's
and go
first.
straight ahead to get it. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
Injured all over again.
One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Quarterback will audible. Looking downfield, it's Bryson.
No, you can't.
They're trying to get to it. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Bro, I'm just trying to figure out how to...
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense.
How in the world did I get this team 10? Oh.
He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Getting some heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down.
Running all the way downfield. I'm not even
looking to throw it again.
Thank
he looks
you.
that one in nicely. And he's not going to get there. The defense
Bro, I'm not even
stands
gonna try
tall
to
and
even
makes
pass
a
the ball
stop.
anymore, yo.
Louisiana
Man.
Tech will have to punt.
Oh, that's out of bounds.
And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They're going to ride this running back. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
With jet sweep pass. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So it's pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off.
Oh, we actually finally got some
athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
They go to the ground. Working his way and keeping those legs moving, picks up 5 down to the 14.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line.
And into the end zone.
I knew it. I was trying not to score right now,
and
too.
they've moved out front here in the 4th. Precision
I
blocking
did
up
everything
front,
in my
created
power
the
not to
open
not
lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
About to kick
so
it off
bad to
after
hold off
punching
on
it
that,
in for the
man.
touchdown.
Louisiana Tech, 14.
Looking for block. And the
We come-
returner
if
is stopped.
we don't go into overtime.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt,
I don't know,
punt, punt,
the Nuggets.
David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the
I was
oxygen.
shocked and surprised
He's
when I
been
heard
playing
about
so
it.
much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Turner. Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a
Good
double.
stuff, y'all.
And that's incomplete. A defender
They
all
gotta
over
try
him.
to
Knocked the
run
ball
that.
to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, listen, it's hard for an offense. When you're
got-
trailing
you
late
got
in
all
the
your-
game,
you
you've got to
got-
throw to
literally got
get
all your
back in.
what's
The
it called?
defense
Your
already
timeout.
knows it anyway. On top of that, you've got this weather that you have to deal with. These conditions are not conducive to playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. The quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
Hey, and you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. On second down, he'll fire. Pressure coming.
Good.
And he
Good
can't
sack.
find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Coming after
there you
it.
go, yep.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game.
Come on, man.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Let's
No,
get
the
it, that's
officials
game.
are saying he was out of bounds, and the quarterback might want to rethink taking a chance like
I
that.
don't even know how we.
And the
how we
offense
just
is
won this
content
game.
with where it is. They'll take a knee. When you get this deep in the season and that 0 is still in the lost column, that target on your back just gets bigger and bigger.
And some people handle it better than others. We've seen some teams melt late in the season, and we've seen other teams thrive on it and embrace it. So this team so far has embraced it, and everything they've shown me, Jesse, throughout the regular season says that they're going to continue to embrace it and continue to play well.
Yeah, that's a great point, guys. They've got the target on their backs right now. They're not sneaking up on anybody the way they might have done earlier in the year when we didn't quite know who they were or what they're about. Everybody right now in the entire country and all of college football knows that this team's for real. They've got to put it together now to close this season out strong.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.